What up, though? What up, though? What up, though?
This is the Wattup Doe Podcast with Deuce Guttah.
And Par is on Corner Funk Radio.
What up? This is the Wattup Doe Podcast. I am Deuce Guttah.
I am Par is.
And this is episode 10.
10.
Yes, sir. We made it.
For the Espanol speaking audience that we got.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Y'all, man. We love y'all, each and every one of y'all.
Many thanks.
Yes, sir. This is episode 10. So, like I said, we will be doing something special. If you subscribe, like, comment, and share on your page, inbox me. We're going to send you out a couple stickers and a t-shirt, Corner Funk Radio, What Up, Though, and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Maybe even slide in a copy of the CD if it's ready. Like a little sneak peek.
That depends. That all depends.
It all depends. But thank you for the love and support. We love each and every one of y'all. We're going to keep doing it. We do it for y'all. And we having fun. You know what I'm saying? But what we got?
We get into the first thing, it's sad, but we're going to get through it so we can get past it, you know what I'm saying? Juice WRLD just passed, rest in peace,
yes,
peace,
big
blessings, health, safety to your
condolences to
family.
his family. It's definitely a sad thing.
You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking too, because like my sons is getting older and older, and they finna be that age real soon.
Yeah, and they listen to the music that they condone out there.
That's what it is, and we got a lot of, not even rappers per se, but we got a lot of people out there that's like, rappers promote and influence people to do this shit. They're saying that though, but they're not involved in the culture at all. The fact remains that the artists that's making this music are in that place.
Yeah, they're actually doing these things. And it's sad when it comes to a situation like that, because he was 21 years old. His birthday was actually 6 days prior to him passing. So it was just, it was real sad. But like, what's even sadder is the news that came out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Where they're saying all the weed that was found on his plane, and he took the 7 pills of Percocets to hide from the cops. Like, that's even sadder. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it wasn't even like a, something that was coming, you know what I mean? Like, it was such an instant thing.
I feel like that's the thing that's commonly done too, is like, the feds found the weed, they found guns, they found pills, and somebody said that he took the pills. My point is that like what happens in essence is it gets distorted because
we never really know the true story of what happened.
Yeah, the tragedy ends up becoming, it's his own fault.
You
know what I'm saying?
And it's sad because he's not here to protect himself.
And so the rest of people lack empathy or like to care, and that's not what it should be. You know what I'm saying? So much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's tragic. Like I said, I got kids. He my kid's age, pretty much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, condolences to the family. Much love and respect from the Corner Funk Radio What Up Though family.
And stop blaming rappers for not raising your children.
Yeah, raise your own fucking kids. You should be able to tell your kids this ain't what there is to do.
I'm about tired of that. They blaming Juice WRLD death on fucking Future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what it was. No one puts headphones on
and says, I'm gonna do this.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I've been listening to Tupac forever, and I didn't go outside and start busting shots and yelling West Side.
Yeah, man. It's just an excuse. But, rest in peace. Much love, power, and respect to the family, and we hope you'll get through it. What else we got, though?
Also on the list, we have Eminem. Well, we have Fat Joe's new album.
Which was dope. It was dope.
I mean, I didn't hear the whole album.
Yeah, it was alright.
I heard a few selections.
The sad thing is the whole Eminem and Nick Cannon situation kind of overshadowed Fat Joe's album. Because people are more talking about that situation than the song on the album in which originated the whole problem.
I found it really weird. I saw the interview with Fat Joe, and they asked him about the Eminem feature, and his response to about the record featuring Eminem was that it's the most disrespectful song. He was so excited to tell you.
It was like kind of like he planned it.
Yeah, it's such a disrespectful song. But as a cohesive record, as an idea, the song's called Lord Above. Mary J is on the hook.
Yeah, it was definitely the weirdest combination of artists.
Fat Joe's verse is not dissing anybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He just instigated it.
If the concept is Lord Above.
Yeah.
So what you're dealing with is Eminem like, you want me on this? And then
I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about what'll make me pop again, which is a 10-year-old problem with Nick Cannon about Mariah Carey.
Like, damn, she really got them niggas hooked.
You butt her. Like, she dissed you. She like ghosted you before ghosting was even a thing. Yeah. And then she made a song with a video dressing up to like clown you. You can feel it as any way that you want. But as far and this is what he made it to. Like, Nick said you were gonna come beat me up. You're talking about somebody's wife,
baby mama.
Fuck wife.
No, they divorced now. That's the mother of his kids.
But you can have a wife that got kids. My point, that's his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's his counterpart. As much as I also think Nick Cannon is a goofy. You You know what I mean?
Big facts.
He's definitely a goofy, but he's a grown ass adult man
with kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, you talk about my wife. I know you could beat me in rap. I'ma just come talk to you about that shit. But,
yeah.
Eminem's like, you came to see me? You didn't come to see me. You can't do that.
Eminem told him pull up.
Like the fuck, like.
I mean, it is a whole funny situation. What I don't agree with though, and I'm sure you don't agree with it either, is how like the other cast members of Wild 'N Out jumped in it, and they had absolutely nothing to do with the situation.
And it wasn't even just them. It was the battle rappers that are like close with Charlie Clips. And Casita didn't get on that shit.
Well, I think Casita's on the second one that just dropped.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he was the second or third verse up there. As a matter of fact, I think he was the second verse. But he jumped in it. I mean, the only thing that I can think is maybe since they're on his show as his cast, maybe they're trying to get signed to Incredible. Because like you guys literally had nothing. Like you got Charlie Clips, Hitman Holla, and Casita. You all had nothing to do with the situation whatsoever. You're not relevant in that aspect with this aspect of music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why jump into that?
I can see like, yo, this is the dopest rapper that there ever is.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna show that he's not the dopest rapper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So but at the same time, it's like something. These dudes know already what Eminem does. And this again, like, I know Eminem is dope and can be dope. My point is that what you're fucking with now is not like a stable individual.
Yeah, he ain't been popping in how long?
But he's not gonna respond now with a one song for all these people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, now you're gonna get Marshall Mathers, the EP, and there's gonna be as many songs as there were features on the diss record. Yeah. And it's gonna be one for everyone.
For each topic, for each person, yeah.
And as a fan of like hip hop and competitiveness,
I love it.
You know, I think I would like to say I will enjoy that happening, but the reason I think I won't is because even the way you came at Nick on the Fat Joe shit was so
he don't got it no more. That's
and
I hate to say that because I used to be a big Eminem fan, but it really is true. When he got clean and sober, his music went straight downhill from there. You know what I'm saying? And I forget whether it was Nick or one of the other artists on the last song. They said that they was like, "Oh, you're not popping Percocets no more. You soft as you sweet as lemonade or something like that." And to a certain extent, they're right because when he was getting high, that's when he made his best music. And that happens to a lot of artists. You know, look at DMX, the same situation. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of artists out there.
In a sense, I think Eminem, his highness wasn't what like his talent came from his indecisiveness and shit. He might have been high as fuck and on a bunch of shit. Yeah. But for those albums, he didn't know how to do anything. Like his first album was like, "This just me."
Yeah.
Dre's right here. Y'all love Dre. You got that.
Co-sign this.
You know what I'm saying? And then anything he did was dope. Another thing that caught people was that Eminem doesn't talk the way he raps.
Yeah, not at all.
So his voice. So what he does when he raps is imitate corny white people's voice. So when you hear,
that's a good way to put it though.
So when you hear, when you hear dope bars from him, you're shocked because corny white people. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what that is.
Yeah.
So the fact remains that again, that's a gimmicky thing. That's a thing that can only last so long, and it's also attributed to who I had this argument on Facebook earlier with somebody.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, you can hear a bunch of artists that are popping, famous artists that say, oh, they don't understand his hip hop." He doesn't have a hip hop.
Yeah.
It's not his hip hop. People don't relate.
He had his own lane.
You know what I'm saying? Or people don't vibe out. People don't go ride and feel cool. You know, smooth and shit and go pick up chicks to Eminem records.
Yeah, for real.
Because who wants to hear you pull up to, I'm a killer and put her in the fucking, like,
bitch, I'm a criminal.
Like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
That's not aesthetic to the eardrum.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, it is a whole interesting situation that as fans of hip hop, we do love the drama and, you know, I want to see Eminem responded on Twitter, which I feel like the nigga done dropped 2 tracks on you now. Like, you gotta respond on a music tip.
I like what Nick said back to that. He said apparently your handlers let you use the internet.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta respond back music-wise.
He don't talk on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was probably like his publicist that did it anyway. He probably didn't do that.
Because you saw him get butthurt about Lord Jamar.
Yeah.
And he told Lord Jamar, I'm gonna kick on my feet and make you go fetch my slippers.
Yeah.
Which is ill because now, in the same essence on the Twitter shit, he said to Nick Cannon, "You bougie fuck, I don't have a driver."
Yeah.
Which again is a reference to like black people ain't supposed to have money. You bougie if you have money. Which is telling Lord Jamar, "Go fetch my slippers. You lucky I don't." Which is like you lucky it's not slavery. They're like, "Nigga, you are very, very, very."
You're borderline right now.
I think motherfuckers giving you borderline as a gift. I think you're like over that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I definitely look forward to him dropping the track. I like to see what he has to say. See if maybe he does still got it and he's just keeping it up his sleeve for the time being. But shout out to Nick Cannon, man. I mean, at this point, he's holding his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, songs ain't great, but
but he's doing what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's a man of his word. He said he was gonna drop a diss track. He said he was gonna drop back-to-back diss tracks, and that's what he did. So shout out to Wildin' Out. I'll take a spot up there. You know what I'm saying? But
a little back and forth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But what else we got though? What's going on? What is going on?
We got Lizzo.
Oh, this bitch wild.
Yeah.
So where she was at? Courtside at the Lakers game, right? And what happened? I heard she was out there with her ass out. Yeah. Her ass all the way out.
A dress with the ass cut.
Looking like 2 sweet potatoes and some leather.
I mean,
I heard that shit was nasty, fam.
I had 2 sacks of sweet potatoes.
Looking like Phase on Love.
I mean,
she out here bugging though. Like, what's she thinking? You know what it is people accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like people didn't shoot that shit down from the minute it happened. They made it a meme, made it funny, made it cool. Like, nah, bruh. You ain't got no business in the world wearing ass out pants.
I think it's a lot, cause that song, "Why Man Gray," right? Even when that shit dropped, and I was singing along with that shit in the car.
Yeah. I still sing along with that shit.
But I was singing along. You was like, "What? Who is this? Why is everybody like this?" Like, that was a lot of.
Because I'm fresh home. That shit was new to me.
No, I mean, I'm not blaming you. You know what I'm saying? But my point is that, like, when you hear it, you're immediately drawn to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was catchy.
And you're like, wow. And then to know, like, all right, and to, see her as she is a big black woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. So she's mad confident in herself.
Hella confident, fam.
Which is a dope thing. But it gets to a point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if like Rihanna goes to the game too, but she don't dress like that.
Yeah.
The reason is because it's a family event. There's children there. There's more.
That's the main thing.
You know
it's disrespectful.
So someone is pushing Lizzo to be like,
just do it.
Yeah, everyone's against.
You're beautiful.
Everyone's against you being sexy. Like, no one's against you being sexy.
No one
wants to stand behind you getting pretzels.
Getting a Budweiser and a pretzel. You know what I mean? Extra mustard on the side with your ass out. Like, we not doing that out here. But, I mean, more power to you. You got confidence. Hey, to each his own.
And I think it was funny how when you went live stream after that and you started crying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She knew what the fuck she was doing before she did it. She had to look in the mirror like, yeah, they gonna talk shit about this one. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think that's a breakdown. It's like, you thought, like, this is what it is. Well, I know. I'm me and nothing.
Yeah.
Nah. But nothing works like that. No, I want this to be clear. That doesn't work for anybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to just make all the decisions and then be like, cause me. No. Like, yo, bitch, you're still on commercials. Your music is still like all over the place. You're still getting money. That's fine. You don't need to hunt for attention anymore.
Yeah, you already made it.
And that's the fucking problem.
Yeah. But I mean, G-Zone, just please, for the people. I'm speaking for the people here. Please.
Get the rest of that dress put on.
Yeah, and don't do that shit again. Because we will disown you. It will be over. Lizzo will be Dizzo. You know what I'm saying?
No, it'll be right.
But what else we got, though? What's going on around the world?
I mean, shit, the worldwide.
Well, fuck it. What's going on around the country? What's going on with Donald Trump?
I mean, he about to get impeached.
That's the word?
That's what they move, yeah.
And they going forward with it? I haven't really been paying too much attention. Every once in a while I'll turn the TV on, I see them talking about it, but I ain't really pay attention to it, so I don't know the details.
Nah, I feel you. I like, honestly, I know, like, limited details. What I know for sure is that now there's more details.
So it is going forward then?
That it is.
The crazy thing is all right, cool, they're trying to impeach him. By the time it all goes into effect, though, if he does, like, if they win and he gets impeached, by the time it goes into effect and it takes precedence, he'll be out of office anyway. So it's like, why waste time?
But he won't, because that's
the only thing it'll do is stop him from getting reelected.
And that's the thing, is like, if he gets impeached, what that'll do will stagnate the election process.
You think
nobody will get to go? No, nobody will get to go vote yet because he's being impeached. Now this becomes a trial.
Yeah. He might appeal it.
This might stretch another 2 or 3 years. If he doesn't get impeached by the end of that situation, it's already surpassed his re-election time. You know what I'm saying? And if they allow him to...
So you think it's all a ploy?
I think it's
it might be a ploy by him to get that little extra bit of time.
Yeah, I mean,
because like you said, while they're going through the court proceedings, he can't. I mean, they can't do an election.
Like, it's not
if they're trying to impeach the president.
I still swear that he won the first election because he told somebody that I could win.
Yeah.
He don't have no fucking plans on doing any of this shit.
I mean, I'm kind of 50-50 on whether or not I think he would get reelected. You got a lot of Republicans out there that voted for him that talk down on him now. But then you got a lot of people out there that weren't supporters previously that are supporting him now. One thing I'll give him is the unemployment rate is the lowest it's ever been in history. And that's a fact. That's numbers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody actually told me this the other day, and I didn't believe this shit, so I actually looked it up. His unemployment rate right now is the lowest it's been in the United States history since unemployment became a thing.
Lower than Clinton?
It's lowest it's been in the United States history since the unemployment became a statistic that they took every year. You know what I'm saying? It's the low. Yeah. So like the economy is booming. You know what I'm saying? But he does too much dumb side shit that overshadows the little good things he is doing, I think. I mean, like the whole border shit and all that, like somebody need to smack shit out of him and bring him back to reality. You know what I mean? Like those things I don't agree with. But as far as his business sense, I think he did pretty good as far as that goes. But like as a president, I don't know. You know what I mean?
I think there's legit, like, all right, unemployment's the lowest it's ever been.
Yeah.
Which means more people are working.
Yeah, because more businesses is open under him.
Yeah. And because unemployment, too, like how they just said now, too, he said whatever about cutting off people benefits.
Yeah,
shit like
now you got a time limit on how long you can collect and all that shit.
Clinton did the
and
same
they drug
thing.
test you.
Clinton did the same thing.
Yeah.
All that does, though, is give people the incentive to do something.
Yeah.
Everybody can work.
Get your ass up. You ain't gonna get this
like,
this
don't
help
get twisted.
no more.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not because the shit got cut off, now everybody gonna hire you.
Yeah,
it's never easy.
But it just gives you that push you need.
Like my man, like look at what you listening to right now. If you got headphones on, if you watching on TV, you got a speaker,
on your smartphone, whatever it may be.
Whatever the fuck it is. Somebody put that speaker together.
Yeah.
Somebody put that shit in a box. Somebody attached that wire to that.
Somebody
earbud.
sold it to you in the store.
There are things for people to do all the fucking time. I don't think Trump any more than Clinton knows the extent of that. I think they thought cutting that shit off would send it all into a fucking
spiral. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the only reason for any of that shit is to keep people poor.
Yeah.
I also said this shit earlier on Facebook too. There's no middle class.
Nah, middle class is eliminated.
Don't get confused. There's never been a middle class.
You either broke or you rich. That's it.
You're either poor or you're wealthy. And if you're not wealthy, you are fighting to not be poor.
Yeah.
But you're still poor.
Yeah.
It just doesn't appear that way. You just don't live where that's okay.
Yep.
So like, this is a whole dynamic that I know Trump, you know, he wouldn't sit in this room with this conversation.
Yeah,
so that's
not at all. But I mean, I also think a lot of what it is, you know, when people don't realize that when you're a president, a lot of things that you're putting into place and bills that are getting signed actually don't go into effect until you're out of office. So a lot of the success that he did see and what's going on now could be the backlash of things that Obama was doing at the same time, because Obama was in the whole bailing people out and boosting the economy, it really didn't hit until he was already out of office because the bills take time to go in. So he could be riding them curtails too.
I like to point out all the positive economics that Obama set in place that have taken action.
Insurance, I think, is the biggest one.
But I think that in the same token, what people do is they put all the things that are now happening, like, you know, the cages or whatever, you know, separating children from their families and border walls.
I mean, that was going on already, though.
But it was before Obama.
Yeah, that was going on,
But people are saying, oh, well, Obama put it. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
because a lot of people aren't informed. They just go by what they hear.
And a lot of people don't have power.
Yeah, nah. I mean, nowadays people are just voicing their opinions a lot more, and a lot of things are coming to the limelight. But like you said, a lot of these things been going on for a long time, and ain't nobody have a problem with it till now. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's in the limelight, it's on the news, it's something to talk about. But these things been going on, like ICE has been deporting motherfuckers since as long as I can remember.
That's why so much racism came out of Trump, because when Obama was elected, racist white people were like, hold on, something's afoot.
Yeah.
Something is fishy. And now they got to figure out how we can
flip it.
Like, just how in their mind is like, wait, what, black guy, wait, what? Like, you know, like, if you live in a racist mentality where black people are subservient to everybody else, how is a black man going to be leading the country?
Yeah.
But then during that time, you're going to be persecuted and fucking, you know, attacked for anything you say regarding that during that time.
Yeah.
So he gets out, here comes stupid ass Trump.
Yep.
And here rises up all of these morons. And the thing is, you have a moron
bro,
that's
I got a bunch
endorsing
of morons on Facebook that talk about this shit every day, bro.
But if Trump was smart or articulate, they wouldn't have a foot. They wouldn't have a place to stand. You know what I'm saying?
Because they found somebody on their brain level.
Yeah.
You're like, well, we got another idiot.
Well, he's not a politician.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course he's
Neither
not.
the fuck are you.
Because he's a slumlord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the origin of America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He controls everything except what you want him to. Like, oh, no, he's not going to put taxes on me. I'm white.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know, well, are you? I work for Ford. He wants to keep American jobs here. Does he?
Yeah.
Because apparently we have fucking plastic Ford bodies now. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? My man shipped everything out as soon as he got the chance to because it cost him too much money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But people don't want to talk about that though.
Nah, because
that's a sensitive subject.
He's not a politician.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it. But you know what you have to talk about? If he's not a politician,
why the fuck is he president?
And why is he not staying in the White House? Because
Exactly.
he's not a politician.
Yeah.
So he gonna live in his own Trump towers? Mm-hmm. And now the government and the economy is gonna pay taxes?
On his property?
Motherfucker on the shit's already got the eminent domain. He about to lose the building anyway. How is he still there?
Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's shit crazy. But that, you know, at the end of the day, that's the world we live in. This is what it comes down to. A reality star has become the president of the United States of America. That is the world and the generation that we are currently residing in. And I feel sorry for the next generation if this is the same type of stupidity that's going to continue on throughout the next few decades.
Or I'd elect Snoopy.
You know what I'm saying? Like Paulie D is gonna be the next fucking vice president. Like that's how the world's going. You know what I'm saying? Flavor Flav is gonna run in 2024. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But what else we got going on? We got a lot more topics to talk about. This is episode 10.
Yes, sir.
What else we got going on?
We also got bomb shelters. We need these. Here's what we got.
What we got?
Bomb shelters. We need to construct. We need to construct bomb shelters like it's the fucking 40s and the 50s.
Why?
Because of the Trump thing we were just talking about.
So you think doomsday is coming?
I think this is the end of the empire.
Yeah?
I don't think there's no re-election. There's no other election.
That's it. It's all gonna crumble.
Yeah, we yield power now.
Yeah. I mean,
no one knows
what we gotta do.
No one knows that we elect somebody and everybody goes, yeah, America. But even now, if you go anywhere outside of the country,
niggas just taking over.
People are telling you how worthless America is.
Yeah, facts.
Outside of you.
Facts.
So what we do here, like this is the funny that people, America, y'all are bugging. People are clinging to their last cleat of hope, which is why they won't fucking give Kaepernick a team. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing here crazy, but sports, entertainment, fucking food, also stolen from other cultures, much like the land.
We have no American food.
There's nothing. We have American land. We don't have America.
Yeah. Like, it's a made-up name for stolen land.
Fucking imaginary. And,
this is the world we live in, man. But what else we got?
Christmas is coming. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas to all you motherfuckers, man. I'm giving all the listeners MAGA hats. No, I'm saying no, but yeah, Merry Christmas, man. Big shout out to everybody. Happy holidays to the family. Hope you all enjoy. You know what I mean? Big shout out to the people behind the wall. Much love from Guttah. I know how that shit is. I did a couple in there on Christmas time, and you know, just much love and respect, man. When you get out, keep your head on straight. Do what you gotta do.
Try to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, this was episode 10. I am Deuce Guttah.
I am Party.
We'd like to thank you for rocking with us. We got lots more to come. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And inbox me. We're going to talk about that t-shirt and sticker deal I got. I'm going out. You know what I'm saying?
All that good shit, man.
Yes,
we wish
sir.
we could have talked more. I got so much more I want to say, but look.
Tune in for episode 11 where we will continue.
We must limit it.
Yeah, man. Big shout out. Wattup Doe Podcast. Guttah.
Yeah.